everyone. I wanted to jump in and let's talk about how we can get started on SurveyMonkey and create your first survey. So there are really two options. You can either start using a template, getting inspired, or just create your own questions if you already know your questions, which I do advise to plan ahead. Think about how you can use this survey to collect data and to see people's opinion. You will be sending this to targeted people for market research to get their feedback, their opinion, validation of this product or services that you're looking into. And let's get started. So once we got into my SurveyMonkey.com, and this is the dashboard. We could have done this from the dashboard as well, but we can also go to My Surveys. Right now, there's no survey here. And we can either start by adding the questions or start using an expert template. And let me show you these expert templates. First of all, it's a good idea to get inspired. You can scroll right down here. And you can look into what exactly is your type of survey that you want to create. Let's say right now we're going into market research. We have a few templates right here. Ad testing templates, brand awareness, market research for product testing or for service testing. Let's check this out. Go for the quick view. The number of questions is 10, and you will notice that if you go beyond 10 questions in your survey, you will have to switch over to the Pro plan, which is a paid plan. The free plan only allows you up to 10 questions. Over here, we can look at the questions that you're using. For example, what is your first reaction to the service? How would you rate the quality of the service? How innovative is the service? When you think about the service, what do you think? Do you think of it as something you need or don't need? How would you rate the value for money for the service? And so on. You can see there are different types of questions. Some of them are scale. Some of them are quality scale. Some of them are open-ended questions. You can view here some of the sample results. And these things always take time, especially when you're just checking them out. But anyway, I believe that this is a very nice template. Let's try using that one. Okay, so let's see what we've got right here. Placing a logo is a paid feature. You'll notice that it's in yellow, and also the button for upgrade. So we have all the questions from the template. You can always change them. Okay. Simply click and edit. You can edit right here. In your own words, what are the things that you like the most about this used service? Maybe we can add, do you have any suggestions for improving the service? Or we can actually do that not as a question, as a request. Please advise if you have any suggestions for improving the service. And then we can save. And we can immediately see that this change was saved. Also, we can edit other options. We can also move it to a different place, and you can see that the numbers have changed accordingly. If you don't like a question, you can always hover over it and delete it. Let's delete that one. As long as you stay within the 10 questions of the free plan, you're good to go. If you wanted to add a different question, you can do so from here. Just scroll down to the bottom of the survey and new question, and then you can choose. There are many questions and options. The yellow ones, again, are only for the Pro plan, which is a paid plan. But the other ones you can definitely use. For example, if you need someone's contact information, if you want them to date the time that they're doing this survey, if you have maybe a slider for ranking or a star rating. And you can also choose different shapes. How would you rate the service? And then even when starting to edit in the question, you can always change it. Let's say we want ranking instead, or a multiple text box like before. We can even add some labels to the rating. Let's say I want to make sure that they know that 1 heart means, let's say 1. Or maybe we can give it a little bit more meaningful value, such as don't like the service. And then maybe this one would be absolutely love it. Okay, and then people can take their own initiatives and see what's in between. And we'll click on save, and then we have the question. Now you can always preview. You can preview this. We should also add a page title. So this survey is about our service, which is, let's say, consulting. How do you feel about Chooka's consulting service? Please fill out this questionnaire. This will help us improve our services. Thank you. All right, let's save that. Now the next thing is the preview. So how do you feel about Chooka's consulting services? Please fill out this form. And then the person says okay, and then it goes to the first question. Right now I'm previewing, so I'm seeing this the way others would see it. I'm just filling out this a little bit. And okay, and let's do a heart, and then done. And then once the user is done, you will be able to view the results of their survey and what they have chosen to answer. So that was the end of the preview. You can either preview it again, go back to the design, or start collecting responses. Now, if we go back to the design, let's go to appearance. And you can choose the fonts. You can choose, well, maybe you can add a logo. I'm still not sure about that. Let's upload a file. Oh, that went away. Let's go back. And okay, so right now it allowed me to add this, but this is only because this is a new plan and they just want me to check out these features so I can decide for myself if I want them or not. I am going to delete that because I know it's a paid feature and they're not going to let me go through with it with the basic plan. We can, however, go into themes and then choose any type of theme that they already have right here. So that way it looks a little bit nicer. And that's really up to you. If you do want your own custom, this is again a paid feature and it's really up to you. See, this is the preview. That's the way it looks like. And that's it for now.